Hello guys, so in this video I'll be talking you through the reels that I got on Temu, the Chinese phenomenon, which is selling really cheap gear online for a fraction of the price. And here's my general thoughts and consensus of how I got on with them and why I think they're absolutely trash and you shouldn't be buying them and not paying your money for them. So basically I bought two reels in the September 2023, as you can see, the two reels here. I initially bought them on Temu for 2000 size spool and the 4000 size spool. The reel itself, you know, it's very lightweight. It's very, brags a 22-pound drag, and it is, you know, it's advertised as salt and seawater applications for cheap as chips. The 4000 size spool, which I have here, cost €14.40 to be delivered, and the 2000 size spool cost €10.80 to be delivered to my address. Delivery time now on Temu wasn't too bad. It was about 10 working days to get these delivered to my home address here in Ireland. The reels themselves, yeah, they're brilliant. I started off using them in freshwater. It's more so the 2000 size spool, using them in freshwater. Started spinning with them for brown trout. They were very lightweight, they were very smooth. They were very, you know, I was highly impressed with them for the price of them at $10.80. I thought, you know, this is a bargain, it's cheap as chips. And absolutely, it was fantastic. The 2000 size spool offers a gear ratio of 5.2 to 1 and has a line capacity of 0.15 millimeters per 200 meters, or 0.18 for 180 and 0.2 for 100 meters. The 4000 size spool then has a 0.2 millimeters for 240 meters, 0.25 millimeters per 200 meters, and 0.37 for 100 meters. In comparison, I can't tell the difference. Actually, the exact same size reel. The only difference in the two of them is the 4000 reel has a deeper spool and therefore a higher line capacity than the 2000 size reel. Basically, you know, there is no difference in the reels, just hence the price and the line capacity. Funny enough, the 2000 size spool and 4000 size spool will match each other's reels. You can fit them onto both, so you're just paying for the deeper spool, which, you know, isn't great in terms of that sort of thing. So after a while of using the 2000 size spool reel, I was delighted with it and ordered myself a 4000 size reel. Ordered this in June, I believe it was, of 2023, and this in September of 2023. I was using this in the freshwater, no problem at all, but then I started using it in the saltwater, and that's where the fun began. So I started targeting sea trout on this reel and, you know, bait fishing, small 10-gram weights, sinkers, and even 14 to 20 gram spinners for sea trout and estuaries, you know, your saltwater casting, bit of sand, bit of this. And after about a month of use on the sand, the reel is completely and utterly bollocksed. That reel is no longer usable. I took it down to the river and tried to use it on, you know, spinning for salmon when I was on the river. I had to cut the session early because I cast it out the spinner and could not retrieve it. So wait to hear this. That reel is bucked with a capital B. That's me putting all my effort into it, and it's ready to snap. It's just cheap bearings, cheap everything. You take the spool off, you can see that just with the saltwater application, it is very, it's very rusted in there, and all the nuts and holding the reel together is, you know, in shite. And here as well, it's just, you know, it's just been absolutely... It didn't take to the salt water whatsoever, so that is why you shouldn't buy it. That was after about 2 months use of salt water, which in my humble opinion is not good enough. So that was that reel. I was thinking, oh, not to worry. I got about 6 months use out of it, and I was thinking, I have this one put away in my room, and I got, you know, that was time to whip out the 4000 size reel. Didn't have a saltwater reel, so I used this for, I would say, consistently for about a month and a half in saltwater, and that's me putting maximum effort in. It's totally seized. You know the way people talk about smooth and stuff? That's the opposite of smooth there. That is me trying to really... It's not crackling like this one. Wait to hear this. Doesn't do that as such, but it does fucking... That reel is unusable. It's bucked. It's absolutely bollocksed. The fact that they do have the same size of spool, it's, you know, weird in my opinion that you can match them. They cast very well. You can throw them when they're usable. 10 pound braid, breaking strain diameter braid loaded on them. You can fairly punch them out, wing it out, and it's very good. Cast a dream with, you know, your 1 ounce spinning setup. Absolutely fantastic in that sense, but what good is it if you can't use it after a month? You can see in this reel as well, it's all rusted and it's just in absolute heaps. This isn't actually too bad on the other underside, so it's not. The gears and bearing in there actually looks like it shouldn't be seized, but trash in here then. Let's see what's like in here. That isn't even rusted, like that's fine. I don't know why it's doing this. It's a disgrace in my opinion. But for the price, in conclusion to that, folks, I wasn't expecting much. If you're paying, you know, $10.80 for a reel and $14.40 for another reel, you can't really expect much. I did expect it to last a bit longer. That's why I wanted to get at least a year out of them before I gave an honest review. Got this off Temu. Be giving it a full review in a new video shortly. So just bought a cheap reel. Now I don't go cheap on reels, but this is more of an experiment to see how I get on, and we'll give you an honest opinion. To be honest, you know, they didn't even last a year. This one lasted 2 months of consistent use. This one lasted about 4 months in freshwater and 2 months in saltwater. To be honest, if you had used them just for freshwater, they might have lasted longer. Honestly, the application of saltwater, I'm a saltwater and freshwater fisherman, so I want something that can, you know, you can double up as both. But that's just my opinion. It's my honest review of it. Don't buy it. They often say if you pay cheap, you pay twice. Honestly, you pay cheap, you pay twice, and it's both fucked. If you pay in them infinity amount and they would still all break. Basically, stay clear of them for your fishing reels. Do not use Temu for your fishing reels. Not a great experience on my part, but you know, I can't, for the price that I paid, 14 quid and 10 quid, I wasn't expecting much, but I thought I'd just let you know, and that's it. So folks, if you think you've learned anything or you were contemplating buying something off Temu, do not buy the fishing reels. They're absolute trash. 2 reels there now for the bin, not even 9 months old. Just get them to fuck, man. And that's us. Folks, for more pointers and tips like this, be sure to like and subscribe to my channel and share it with your friends. If you're ever considering buying stuff off Temu, make sure to watch this review before you do so, because I see a lot of people on Facebook recommending shite on Temu. So that's what kind of gave me a bit of inspiration to make this video. So yeah, you pay cheap, you pay infinite amount of times, and yeah, stay clear. I'd like to also add to this, I would rather support my local tackle shop, rather give them the turn as opposed to giving it to someone who profiteers off the back of child labour and human trafficking, which a lot of Chinese human rights abuses would profiteer off the cheap labour from that sort of thing. Support local businesses, by proper brands, and yeah, bit of ethics behind your purchases and conscientious. Stay clear of Temu and follow for more.